It's Demetrius FightHype.com here with Demetrius Andrade. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Ready to rock and roll. Tomorrow's weigh-in and showtime.
How excited are you for the fight, man?
I'm just excited to get back in the ring, showcase my skills and talent like always, and just, I'm moving forward, get the guys that I'm looking to get.
You know, you're older professional, undefeated, but I have to ask, is it a little bit difficult to, kind of remain focused on a guy like Demond Nicholson, only because, you have Charlo right there, you have Plant right there, Benavidez. Is it a little bit difficult to kind of focus on him when you have all of these big fights that's right there, you just got to get past him?
No, not at all, because this is the step to get to make it happen. I can't, underestimate nobody, and I got to stay sharp and focused and disciplined to be able to continue to have my undefeated record, and then also be able to, have the longevity of the boxing in me, and be able to, have these fights that I'm looking to have. So, like you said, Jermall, the Plant and stuff like that. So I got to go in there and be serious and make it happen, and let them know it's me again.
We know that you want Charlo. We've been wanting that fight for so long, man. It doesn't really make any sense why the hell it never happened. But at some point, I know you're still calling him out, but do you still want him as badly as you want before? Or are you just kind of now like, yeah, I'll still fight him, but if I could get like Benavidez, Plant, David Morrell, you'd probably be like, yo, I'd rather go that route than fight Charlo, because it's been like 5, 6, 7 years, man.
Yeah, it has been, but at the end of the day, he's still undefeated. I'm undefeated. We're both in the same weight class, and it only makes sense still because we're both in the same weight class. So yeah, that's serious. Like, there's no reason why that shit shouldn't happen. But moving forward, I'm here now. From all the excuses and that they was making, why they never happened and all that stuff. Now I'm here, and I'm saying I'm here now, so we can make it happen with nothing in the way. Besides that, yeah, of course, the other guys are important as well.
Do you still consider Charlo at the top of his game, at the top of the food chain? Because for a while at 54, it was you two guys at 160. It was you two guys. Now you're at 168. He should be at 168 fairly soon. But do you think he's still, top of the food chain, man? Or do you think it's other guys that probably passed him up a little bit?
Nah, everybody has their time in the sport at the same time, you know what I'm saying? There's new guys, there's guys that wasn't, spectacular, that does something that's spectacular, and after that they go back down. It's like like the stock chart for us as well. So at the end of the day, he's still undefeated world champion. It only makes sense still. But as you're saying, of course, the other guys are as important as well, bro.
Do you have any regrets with the way your career has played out so far? Because you've always been crazy talented. Everybody could see it. Everybody thought you could beat pretty much everybody, but you just never got those big fights. So there's a part of you say like, damn, like I wonder why I never got a chance to fight guys like Canelo, Charlo, Benavidez, just all of those guys, Jermall. Like, are you a little upset about how things played out for you, man?
No, I mean, a lot of the stuff is out of my hands. You know what I'm saying? There's like, when you're young and dumb, you don't really know all, but when you're in it, you get your feet wet, you start learning how business of boxing goes and what it is that your worth is and value and where you should be fighting as far as networks and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, I'm still undefeated, untouched, and I'm like, it's all good because we can still make them things happen. It's not like it's too late for me.
Gotcha. And just my last question. I know I seen you say in the interview recently that forget about Janabek. It's not really my era, so to speak. A guy like Triple G, he's the guy that guys should be clapping for me to fight, which is true. But Triple G,
Boo-Boo is the man.
Triple G is about 40, 41 now. Doesn't really look the same. I know you saw his fight against Canelo. Do you think he's still prime time Triple G, man, or do you think he fell off?
Yeah. Of course there's a lot of guys he can still beat out there. At the end of the day, it's Triple G. He has the power, he has the skills.
But do you think he's still that same guy, though? Or do you think he slipped a little bit, though?
No, I mean, age, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he slipped. That Canelo and Triple G fight was the boringest fight that I've ever even seen. That shit was so whack, bro. That shit was like stupid.
The most boring ever? Come on,
that
man.
shit was whack, bro. That shit was super whack. Like, Canelo didn't do anything devastating to try to get somebody out that's 40 years old, and Triple G was just like, I'm gonna take this paycheck. And talk about payday. But anyway, at the end of the day, like that, there was no action there, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think Triple G is gonna bring that fire anymore. They waited until Canelo lost, and then they used Triple G to make that thing happen, and now whatever. However, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, Triple G is still like one of the best fighters out there, but not today.
Gotcha. Appreciate you, bro.